Hello and welcome back to Silverstone. Oh no, wait, it was the Woodworm Park. Oh wait, those are both the same. Yeah, we're looking at a slightly modified layout of Silverstone. Heavily modified, I might add, with no DRS. But yeah, here we are in the Woodworm Park, and we kind of got shafted by our eggheads as they gave us this coaster to work with for like the next thing we should build. Oh man, yeah, it's terrible. I know it's terrible. And to be honest, we can only spend like 4,000 on it. So what I think we should do is, before we get started, let's do a quick vandalism check. Even though I think for now it is a little bit premature to do one. Now I do see that what we could do, and I don't think it would be such a bad idea, is just add a few more benches. Because there are places, like over here, where the bench density, and that's the thing, isn't really all that high. So, and we do want our guests to be rested, of course, you know, well rested. So, alright, good. Also, in the same trend, or, you know, kind of thought, we should also add a few more trash cans, you know, at various places. Just to have a few. Oh, we can't add anything over there. Oh, there. Right. Okay, I mean, those don't really cost us that much money, but they will keep the park nice, clean, and tidy. Right, okay, so before we start construction of this dreaded coaster, which we are gonna do, mind you, I'm not backing away from it. Now that I need to, I will. Oh man, I regret saying the words even. Anyway, yeah, so I have two other rides planned, one of which will go over here, and I think it will be perfect. Ooh. I just see another ride that we could build there, but we're not going to. Now, I have it already in mind. It is gonna be the slide ride, and we're gonna build it right on top of this hillside. So let's quickly unpause this. And basically, it's gonna go over here. Now, oh, wait a second. I thought I would be able to have this piece of park. Clearly, I have not. That throws a wrench in the works. Because I'm not able to go below the tracks over here, which I am able to do over here. Or so I thought. We could also do it the other way around. No, we couldn't. It's not gonna work out. Right, I might even relocate this, then, therefore. Or, let's think for a moment, because now we can't hook it up over here, because this goes into the underground. So what I wanted was like, have like an entrance or an exit and just go straight down there. But clearly that's not gonna work out. You know, against knowing for the better, because this is like height 13 and this is height, what height is that? This could be height 14, but I doubt. Yeah, well, it might work. Let's give it a try then. And that over there. Right, just for a moment, just to see if this would actually work out. No, I figured as much. Okay, so with that option off the table, I don't feel like moving it more backwards, because then the queue will be way too long. If we move it all the way over here, you know, in like this corner, we still have the problem of not being able to hook it up straight to the path here, which is kind of what I was gunning for. So maybe we'll have to let this one Slide. Oh man, the pun. I don't really like the idea of not doing this, but you know, if we move it backwards one, we will have such a long queue. That will be really bad. The alternative that I have for over here is like the giant wheel thing. The Ferris wheel, but that's even a worse option. You know what? I am gonna move this back one, and then we will be able to make this fit. So we will remove you, and for the time being, we shall relocate you. Come on, move it. Demolish. Yes, demolish. There. And I'm wasting time here. I don't have the time to mess around with these silly construction shenanigans. I need this to be done quick. Alright. Tree in the way. Okay, move it. There. And then we should go with this. I'm not even sure if we will be able to make it. We need to go down regardless, so some terraforming is needed. There's no escaping that. I believe like this we will be able to line it up though. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect! Alright, we managed with a way too long queue that I'm comfortable with, but fine, you know, whatever. Right, so, oh man, and it's already July. Time's flying by when you're erroring around like this with the slide. It is not what I wanted, but we have it in place, so we might as well just continue on with it. So, of course, we're gonna max this out. Do we want unlimited rides per admission? Probably not. So we're just gonna try and max out most of the slide, you know, squeeze every penny from our guests with this one. And there you go, we will have it open. How about we call this the spindle? Now, like a spindle is usually the thing that you stored the CDs in or DVDs. I don't see even a thing these days. Back in my day, there used to be DVDs and CDs. Anyway, it's a good classical name. And of course, we are going to stick with the classical coloring of red and white. We could also go with red and yellow. And to be honest, to color up the park a little bit, I think it would be perfect to do so. Yeah, white tiles. Alright, it looks good. It looks good. It is open to the public. All we need is a handy dude. And oh my goodness. I swear I ticked off the mowing the grass option. But for some reason, you know, at times it just forgets that it's not allowed to mow the grass. Maybe I'll have to like review my footage. Maybe I'm just really sloppy with clicking the mouse, but who knows? Right, now then, we have a slide in place, and I recall that last video I said that I would like to have a very snug in ship ride here, you know, the swinger ship. And we are gonna get that one in there. It's just a matter of placement. And you know what we also need to do quickly? We need to check how the queues are filled up, because what I would like to have is filled up queues, and over here I still see people going in, so in terms of pricing we're fine. Over here there's still people in the queue, same over here of course, and over here. And also over here with the go-karts. I mean, obviously the go-karts, which is new. Now over here, nobody's going in already. Is that because... right, okay, so... I mean... Total profits made. That's actually rather crazy. It seems like it's been only here for only just a short moment. But because the queue is empty, we are going to lower it to like $2, you know, to not overcharge the guests. Because they also do need some cheaper rides. Same for the Laker. I mean, is it making a profit still? Yeah, it is. It is. I can't afford. Nobody's in the queue. Yeah, you know, is this an expensive ride though? I'm just curious. Running costs an hour. No, it isn't really. So it's okay to drop down the price a little bit of this one. Just so that we have guests continuously going on them. Because it's better to have them on the rides than to have them just walk in the park, getting ready to demolish stuff. Which so far, you know, we did the vandalism check and it's not there. We're not there yet. But anyway, what I wanted to do was build the ship right over here. So if I were just to line this up, how would it go? I believe this would be perfect, wouldn't it? Yeah, it seems perfect. Tree in the way. Is there now still a tree in the way? Ooh, nice. There is not. Now, we don't really want the queue to be too long. So let us just have a good look at how we are gonna do this. I'm thinking that what we should do is go down here, then go over here, because we are only 2 above the path, and the moment we have curled around and go straight down, we should be able to hook it up over here from this square right over there. So that's a thing we can do. As for the entrance, I don't want it to be too long, but what we are kind of gonna do is straight out, 3 above the path, and then down into the underground and connect on this very tile here. Okay, that's the plan. Let's put it in motion, huh? Let me see. So far, so good. We do need to do some minor terraforming. There, done. Boom! Part 1 executed. Perfect execution, if I may say so myself. And of course, I, as a judge, am never biased. Yeah, you need to be gone. I'm sorry, tree. And then basically you need to be like this. And then that's basically it. It's a slightly too long for what I really want, but well, what are we gonna do, right? Ooh, look, we get a thrill ride. Of which we have currently exactly none left to build. Yeah, we really need another thrill ride. When is it gonna complete? The 25th of July. Now, another thing, but that's more like a long-term thing, is if you take a look at our shops and stalls, it is very bad. We have 4, of which 2 aren't even really shops and stalls. And believe it or not, it's not just the rides that get the guests into the park, it's also your shops and stalls. So my plan is, but as I said, it's a bit of a long-term thing, but my plan is to have a shop and stall researched at the start of year 2 and at the start of year 3. And I know we're wasting the slot for development of a ride, but I don't know. I think we'll be fine. Anyway, let's quickly set this one up here. We're gonna go with the full... Are we gonna go with the full swing? Because of the long queue, which we're kind of forced to have, should we? Yeah, we should. Okay, fine. We will have a long queue. Perhaps if it becomes too long, we will add entertainers. You know, it's like I said, it's good to have guests on the queue. At the same time, if it's too long, it's not going to help the park ratings in any way. But it is kind of like, between air quotes, storage of the guests. Because if they're in the queue, they won't be leaving the park, right? So maybe we can swing it like this, you know? Store the guests over here. We'll have to keep an eye on the queue times, and if they become too much, we might have to add an entertainer. I mean, I'm all open for it. So how about we call this the MSS? Is it? I don't even know if that's with capitals or not. But MSS entertainer. No. The MSS enter women. No, I was about to say go with Enterprise, but Enterman. The MSS Enterman. Isn't it like the Majesty? I don't even know what MSS stands for, but it sounds official. So, okay. Now, there is this bit of coloring that we need to adjust. We're gonna go with the black, and then a little bit bluish. And a bit of sea green over there. Actually, we're gonna go with grass green over there. And we're gonna go classy with the dark blue. Because it matches the tent, but we reverse the white with the black stripes, you know? Yeah, that's good. I like it. Excuse me. So now that what we're gonna do is set up some benchification. There, quickly. Needed as well. There you go, no entry sign. Right, and we're pretty much golden. I mean, look at us, you know, just slamming down one ride after the other. It is crazy. It is unheard of. What we should see, though, is because we work in such a quick pace. Yeah, look at this. See, they're coming to the park in droves. Also, we have guests in the park. Yeah, Harrison is still in, and the airport is still in. I do believe, though, that I also had like Robin Scholand in, but he left a while ago. You know what? Let's add another person from the viewing list. Oh, you're very tired, and you only have $60. You know what? We're not gonna add you. You are a happy camper, but you're poor. Let's also not do that. You are happy and you're rich. You sound like the perfect guest to be Nico DT. Welcome to the park, mate. Oh, and also, before I forget, turn on information. That might be nice if you actually want to read what you're doing in the park, you know? Now then, to get back to this bit, let's get a handy dude for this very ride. Yeah, and of course we are going to untick mowing the grass. As for mechanics, I do believe that it's time for like a third mechanic right now to fix all the slam down, throw and gentle rides. Yeah, we definitely want one over there, you know, an extra one. Because else, yeah, I think we might have some breaking down of rides, which I wouldn't mind for the merry-go-round wheel. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to start work with the wooden reverse coaster. Man, am I not looking forward to this one, or am I not looking forward to this one? Now, as for where I want to build it, basically what I'm thinking is like on this line, and just bear with me here. We're not gonna have it start all the way over here. I want it a bit backwards, with like the station fully above the water. And yeah, so here's the layout, because this is a difficult coaster to pull off, and basically, you know, I need to get this design straight before I start. So just follow me with this design. You know what? We'll plan it out as we're building. So let's just start building, you know. I think that's much better. And then me just moving the mouse across the screen. So this line is the line that it will be on, and that's also the height that I will have it on. But we'll start it over there. So first of all, this is where we'll start it. We'll remove this bit. And just to start out, I am curious to see in terms of trains. We have 9 reverser cars. Alright. If I add like more, does it matter? Yeah, it actually does matter. Okay, so we will go with 12 reverser cars then. Alright. So let's add the entrance here. And let's not add the exit there. We should add the exit like right over there. And you know what? Before we make it impossible to hook this up to anywhere, we will also... no, not from there. We will also... Yeah, come on. Yes. We will also construct the queue. So... Oh, you know what we could do with this? We could just go... like this. That's actually a rather good queue size, if I may say so myself. Yeah. I like that. And that's also not such a bad construction that we have over there. Though, I kind of wonder why I never bothered to build a no entry sign over there. Come on. This is... No. No. I'm clicking the sign. Oh yeah, okay, good. The moment I set it to no entry, I already forgot that I did. Short-term memory? Huh? Okay, so now for the coaster, huh? So let's just start out with like the lift. And we can't do anything fancy with it. Also, we should not go too high. So currently we're at height 17. And that's already one too far because we kind of need to drop it one to have it be able to make the turn right here in the corner. Yeah. Okay, so here's the plan, right? What I want to do with this coaster is... If height 16 is gonna be the maximum height, basically I want it to go on this side of the railroad track, to go up and then to go down. So perhaps what we could do is maybe move it over a little bit, maybe have it reach up a little bit more, you know, go up and then go down to at least achieve some speed, but at the same time, I'm kind of afraid for speed with this coaster. So what my goal here is to have a few ups and downs and just a few curves, and then go here. So something like yes, okay, I know you. So something like this, basically. And this seems to not line up proper, so we would need like an extra S-bend. And then maybe like a lift piece to... I don't know if we need to go to height 17, but let's say that we go to height 16 again. And then we remove this tree. And then basically... We don't really need to go down that deep. And then we go up to like... Oh. How about we do not go up and... Or we do go up, but we go up a little bit before this. And then... Like to height 15. I think height 14 will be fine. And then what we should do, let me just think about this for a moment. So the plan was to go here, go up, and then have it basically go round here. And then go down over here once, cross above this. So what I think we should do with this one is... because we are not there for quite a while. You know, and once we need to get back over here, what I basically want to do is, yeah, I also haven't really thought about how we get back here, because if I were to go over here and then over here, basically we would need to curve it around and then get back from this side. Yeah, that would be the way. All right. So now I'm... you know what? We will make like a small up and down and then go up here again. With like an S-bend in here. Which I hope it will actually be able to pull this off. So... now we go to height 18. I don't even want this to really go that high, because we're kind of like also making a wooden curtain basically in here. I'm not really that big a fan of it, so let's not go too high. I believe this is okay for us though. And then if we do like an extra S-bend, and we do like the tree thing, and then... no, I don't really like where this is going basically. Now granted, we shouldn't have that much speed, so we should be... oh crap, we should be able to just pull off a smaller curve with a... maybe we do like a reversing section? How cool would that be? And then an S-bend? And then a curve here? Yeah, okay, so far I'm liking this. Then we will also have the S-bend towards the left. And then we shall go down one. This is a bit of a boring stretch, what we're having here. But it's kind of needed for us to line us up for like the next part of the coaster. Which, basically what I want to do is like curve us to this line here. Go down. How about we have like a high-speed rotation? Ooh, I like the idea of high-speed rotation quite a lot. We also have brakes. So in case we're not sure if we're gonna make it, we could add brakes. Now I'm not afraid for this bit. You know, I think we won't launch ourselves off with just a 2 height difference. I mean, it could happen. And if it does, I do not have leeway to insert any brakes. I could add brakes if we go to height 15 with this one. So yeah, I do have leeway, but it does require some reconstruction of the track. That's alright though. So that's safety check 1. So yeah, definitely we are gonna do this. So now this doesn't line me up. We need like one more. So just to be safe, we are gonna go with like the 28 kilometers an hour, and then this is the line where we want to be. Look, yeah, this is it, and then have the high-speed reversal here. Oh man, I think the guests will lose their neck if they go on this one. Also, I think we pulled that off pretty nice, and at the same time we can't do that because what I need to do right now is get this up. And then have it turn around over here, preferably to like height, yeah, see, we won't have that much speed, so it would be best if we could get to like height 10 and stay before this path. Yeah, that would be the best thing to do. So now what's right entrance? Okay, that's not a good sign. This will work out though. Then basically we could get this with an S-bend to the left, Oh man, and now it starts raining. This is not good. Praying for us to not having our guests launched over here. You know, I hope the coaster will lose some speed. If we do need to break this a little bit, what we could do is add like a break in between here. Man, this is also gonna require extensive testing and extensive cash. So then what we're gonna do is, because we are now only 2 above the station. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curve it around so that we get like on this or over here basically. Basically I want to get in this corner, go down, get back. That's basically all that I'm really interested in, and it seems like this does that line us up like where we want to be? Not really, so we could just go straight one more. And then basically we could already go down one. No, we couldn't. So we should even go straight one further. And then we run into the same issue over here. Yeah, now that's just not gonna work out if we... So then we need to get down here. Yeah, this does require some terraforming, but I guess this is just... Oh, okay. It's a good thing that we are we still have like 2,000 available from the bank, because man, do we need it. All right, fine. We'll invest some cash into terraforming. It's not that we need that much really, but. Now, just out of no, okay, we need that. And then, basically, right now, we are good to get back to the station. Also, I see that I'm like 1 too low for this. So, how about breaking it and then up there, yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we need to test this, and we need to be carefully watching for any misbehavings of this coaster. Because really, I mean, it's not really the best thing, you know, to be waiting for a test ride this long, but it will learn us a lot about the behavior of this coaster. So, yeah, it's crawling, I know. Now this is the bit that I'm really most curious to. So far, that seems alright. I don't see anything fancy over there. And now it's reversed. Wow, look at the speed at which it does that actually. Well, that also seems fine. And this also seems fine. Wow! Oh man, I might have gone a little bit bonkers with this one. So far though, it does seem quite alright, but let me just have a quick look at the G's, you know. I didn't crash, so far so good. I mean, for me that's like already quite the achievement, you know, but... -2 lateral. Though, to be fair, you know, lateral G's don't really matter all that much. No, it seems quite alright. Even though it does have a rather quick section of breakneck turnaround, which is also like the unexpected one, because you don't see it coming. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, if this gets above a 5 in the excitement rating, I consider it to be a job well done. Alright, how about... yeah, why don't we call this the side winder? There, alright. And you can be open to the public. I actually didn't... Oh no, yeah, I was about to say, like, I didn't even check if there were other type of cars available for this one. But it seems like this is the only thing that we can choose. So, nothing really wasted over there. Now, in terms of this, you know, the design, the color scheming, that's the word I was looking for. There isn't really that much options for us. We do have white. What we could go with is like this one. You know, just to change it up a little, because else we have like the brown. Yeah, no, actually, I think this is like a perfect match. And then have a little bit of darker track even. I don't know where we see this red on the track. Those are actually like the lines. With the white line, I think this looks classy. Yeah, definitely. And then with like the green cushions. Yeah, it's like the inverse of this one. Yeah, I'm digging it. I think we have like a cool, classy, fancy color styling for this one, which isn't too bad. Right. Okay, so now that we've done this, let's see what our egg heads are coming up with. Ooh, they're actually done with the thrill rides. Right, we need a roller coaster because, wow, by the way, no way. No way! They're done with the thrill rides? What? No. No. Man, I could cry about this. Okay, well then, that makes it even more challenging. Right, well, interesting. In any case, the thing that I forgot to do with the... oh man, now it's gonna become difficult here. Let me just quickly see, how does this line up in terms of like... I need to see him walk about. Are you being caught in like some kind of area? No, you're definitely not. So we are actually off with the placement here. So if I were to drop you again, would you now stay in like a... Yeah, perfect. All right, let's get the view back to normal. And yeah, well, we have, in theory, the ride ready. Hopefully we have ratings, so we can show those off. But if not, that's something that will have to wait for next time. Yeah, no, for the rest it seems alright. Let's see. Are there any ratings? No, they're not yet available. Does look okay, though. It has like 7 drops, and it doesn't crash. Now, I'm not entirely sure how the ghasts will affect the mechanics of it, so I really pray that with ghasts in them cars, I hope that they won't launch themselves off. But that's a thing that we're gonna find out next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.